Hi, I'm Birta, and today I'm gonna make myself a dress, 30th birthday dress that's gonna be inspired by Gunne Sax. If you don't know what a Gunne Sax dress is, it was a line that came out in 70s and 80s, and when you think about, in quotes, air quotes, hippie fashion, I think that's what people tend to think about. It's like long, flowy dresses, very prairie inspired, but interestingly enough, they were actually started out as a junior line. So what's more fitting than a 30-year-old woman recreating something that's created for the youth? I think my dress is gonna be completely white, and I have put a lot of thought into this. I was thinking maybe it's gonna look too much like a wedding dress, but then I thought again, and so what if it looks like a wedding dress? It's a birthday dress. It's a happy
birthday dress.
I've also been thinking to have it as two separate pieces so I can mix and match it with other things in my closet, and I actually think I will do that. Throughout my sewing journey, my main problem has been upper parts. I've been struggling with that a lot. Now I think I finally got it, and that's just in time for this birthday dress. It's gonna have to, no pressure, but it's gonna have to be perfect, right? My main reason for having the dress being white is I was inspired by fabric that I found a while ago, and I've been waiting for spring to come around, and it's finally here. So I feel like I can finally make something out of this fabric. It's actually like a duvet cover, and it is polyester, but it feels kind of silky, satiny, so it's like luxe. I've also very sneakily on the side done a little bit of a mock-up of the bodice I want to use, and I think I have it down. If anything goes wrong, I can recreate a bodice. But I did make a mock-up and it looks super pretty, and finally I have something that fits me. What I used for the bodice pattern is this B5935 pattern, and I used view A and altered the straps because I don't want to have to have little bows on the front here. I think it's going to be cutesy enough without it. I don't know. I'm trying to plan, but I'm still chaotic. I'm trying to plan this out, but it just won't happen. Enough of the talking, let's start making this. I realized yesterday that whenever I started cutting these out of the fashion fabric, like the main fabric, it started fraying a lot. If you don't have a serger, you can also use the zigzag stitch on your sewing machine. I just prefer to use the serger because I think it looks very nice, and I haven't been able to use it that much. I think I'll do this with all the parts of the skirt as well, but depending on the fabric you're working with, maybe you don't even need to do this, but if you have a fabric that's fraying a lot on like every direction, even if you keep it on the grain, I would recommend doing this. At least at this time in the video, I recommend doing this. We'll see at the end if that was the correct thing to do for me. The pockets are from a different pattern. I just like the size of them because they are
huge.
I like big pockets. Here are all the parts for the bodice. I left out one piece of the pattern for it to fit me better. That was supposed to go here. I made such a dumb mistake. Let me show you. Yeah, do you see the red mark here? That's because I have lipstick on. And I put the pin in my mouth to hold it before I put in the white fabric that I'm very much trying not to stain. And I stained it. So what I'm gonna do with the skirt part is move it just ever so slightly further down, because this actually the part that I'm making now is gonna be the front and center part, like it's the center front part. So it's, we wanna try and keep it clean, right? Yeah. The pattern that I'm using for the skirt is the same as I used for my French summer dress adventure. I'm gonna do it justice now because I didn't show it in the other video, but the skirt that I made, it was very, very not on point. And I promised a long flowy skirt. I'm gonna do the middle kind of length with this and add like a long panel on the bottom as well, and gather that and create like a proper prairie cute thing. So let's move on with the skirt. It's a day off and it's my 30th birthday. I had an early morning this morning. I'm definitely not as far along with the dress as I would hope on the day, but I've been busy this morning. I put in the lace on the front of the bodice. I added both lace and a small cute ribbon as well. I got so many beautiful lace trimmings from a woman named Gudrun. Thank you so much. So I hand washed them and let them dry before selecting which ones I want to use. I also got these flowers all the way from Sweden. Well, not the flowers, but the gift. Tack Ada. I tried, but it's time for me to stop sewing. I took a couple of breaks for birthday related things, such as I got a lot of messages, something my husband arranged, and I cried just a little bit.
Ég var að hlæja, ég var ekki að gráta svona ógeðslega ástæðanlega.
Thanks to everyone for the wishes, even though this is not posted on my birthday. I'm so grateful. Thank you all so much. This is kind of as far as I got. I managed to not even finish the bodice. Like, this is not, obviously not ready to go, but I'm gonna just wear something else and we will get B-roll of this whenever this is ready. I'm very happy with where I'm at right now, where I'm stopping. I just kind of wish I could have worn this tonight. Maybe next time, maybe next year I'll be on time with something to wear on my birthday. Maybe not, probably not. Well, this is edited, so we can move on to the next day I'm recording and showing. Okay, let's get it. It's a couple of days later and I'm wearing the top and I'm so happy with it. It's not completely finished, but I have put in a zipper in the back Kind of my only problem with it is this. This is a look, and it can be a cute look. And if I can't, because I've already put in the sleeves, so I'm just kind of thinking what I can do. I'm actually thinking about going back to the idea of making it into a dress now again. So I will cut the bottom of this. My main way of thinking is if I make this as a dress again, it will be pulled downwards because I have so much fabric in the skirt that it will add like some weight to the bottom of this. Let's try and make this into a dress again. Yeah. I've taken the zipper out and taken the top apart again. The funniest thing for this project is the only time I've been thinking how nice it would be to have a rotary cutter, because I only have my trusty scissors and this fabric is just so slippery and kind of moving that is the only time I've ever thought that would be nice to have a proper cutter. And for my birthday, I got one. This is not just a rotary cutter, it's an electric one, so let's hope I get to keep my fingers. Oh shit. Okay, this is very exciting. You can only operate this if you're 30 and above, which I now am. Let's try it. Oh shit. Ooh. And now if I were to put this on, it would be somewhere around here, which I think is nice. I think this is definitely going to be easier to attach the skirt to. So I'm just gonna do this to the back as well. I'm finally done with it, and I think it's so pretty and it feels so nice. I finally had time to go out and shoot some B-roll in this dress and some photos. Just after we finished shooting, it started snowing and raining in May. That's just Iceland for you. So today was a little bit too cold. Maybe this dress is not for the beginning of summer. Maybe it's more middle to the end of summer, or maybe just something I would have to wear abroad, but I really like it. I'm really happy with how it turned out. I'm happy with it being a dress instead of two separates, although it would have been nice to be able to mix and match, but maybe I can take it apart and make something out of that later. We will see, I guess. Okay, just popping in saying this will definitely not be my first and last Gunne Sax inspired make because I have so many fabrics that I've been thinking like this would be such a cute dress, and I want to try different colors, different styles. And I have this fabric as well that I found. It's actually Laura Ashley bedsheet or bedspread or a duvet cover or something, and it's absolutely wonderful. So let me know the styles that you would love to see this in, because I think I will most definitely make this into something like this. And I also have all this lace that I need to find new home for that is not on top of my table. But until then, I'm just happy you're here with me, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye! A good angle, right? It's kind of Malcolm in the Middle type of fun.